Wonder Woman issue 2, and this is like, this is not as, I'll say, amazing and oh my god, this is so good, as say issue 1 is, because what this entire issue is a one big action sequence, because Diana is on the one from the US government, because there was an incident where a Amazon murdered like 17 men in a bar and only left the women, and because of it, the government's like, well, clearly the Amazons they're still on the hungry of the hate men train, so we are going to kick every Amazon out until we find out one, until we find the purpose and find that person who killed those 17 men, and see if all of them are the same, if all of them have the same agenda, all that kind of stuff. And Diana is like, excuse me, dear sirs, that's not the case, and I would like to actually find that Amazon who, murdered those guys, and prove that, hey, we're not all the same. We're like any other species, any other ways, any sort of person. Some of us can be good, some are bad, some are evil, but because of it. But that's not happening. Diana is trying her hardest to find out what happened, find out who this Amazon is, but the U.S. government, won by Sergeant Steele, who used to have a metal hand, but Diana snapped it off, and it's one big action sequence, really. I mean, there's a really cool scene at the beginning between Diana and Steve, where they try, Sergeant Steele was like, okay, I know you two have history, let's see if she'll listen to you, not listen to us, right? And there's this wonderful moment, and we go back and forth between time periods when she was like young, say like 14, 15, and she was doing those Amazon trials, and she was having soul fights left, right, and center. And this one trial of having the soul fight, and how this one person's like, you're this, you're that, and constantly saying, what's your name, what's your name, what's your name, what's your name, and she's like, saying everything but that. And you got that wonderful moment where she's basically saying, don't let other people tell me who I am. And I was like, that's a really well put together. And I think also it's, in a way, this entire issue is kind of explaining, okay, this is what the type of Wonder Woman that we're getting in this one. That this is a Wonder Woman who's going to be flawed a little bit. You have a Wonder... Because the thing about Diana, the thing about Wonder Woman, like, everybody jokes about Superman being super powerful and has to be Mr. Perfect all the time and can't make flaws, or even Batman has to be Mr. Perfect, as I say. Diana has to be, like, to please, like, the hardcore Wonder Woman fans, she has to be the most... Like, everybody jokes about Wade being a Mary Sue. Diana's a Mary Sue. She is the walking definition of a Mary Sue. She is meant to have zero flaws. She's a passive. She's meant to be loving, caring, and but she's also a warrior, and she's also this, and she's also that, and she's a passionate warrior and a fighter and Wade and all that. And that's what she's meant to be, and you're just like, God, imagine seeing that in a movie. Everybody will be like, Mary Sue, and we will all be like, yeah, we agree with that. Wei is not a Mary Sue. The comic book Diana is a Mary Sue. That's a whole, and this is kind of showing that, hey, this is going to be a Diana who's flawed, who will do things and say things that might not be in the ilk of what Diana would normally say or what we're used to, but it's going to add great character development and great storytelling and at least something decent on that rounds. And I mean, here's the thing: it gets creative with the action, because it's, once again, it's after the it's not working. The Steve Diana talk doesn't work. Agent Steele's just like, being on the U.S. government. Here's the whole army. So you got two big action sequences happening side to side, but it's basically pricing down, like, this is who Diana is. This is what this version of the character is going to be. Yeah, I'm digging it. I mean, once again, it's great. But, we have a reveal of, Mamilla, And clearly we're going to talk. You know, the person that we're hearing in the captions is someone's talking to Trinity, because Trinity, who is, it's not Batman Superman 1, it's not the Trinity, but Trinity is now a brand new character who's now the daughter of a Wonder Woman, and clearly someone's telling this story to her, like years beyond, and years beyond her, like when she's like years when after she's born, and because there's words like your mother and she was part of sisterhood and all that kind of stuff, like telling. So clearly, what might actually happen is like, okay, Diana maybe had passed away, or Diana might be distant towards her daughter in the future, because of the events of present day. Because I'm thinking if and also probably be like, what's the difference between Clark as a parent, where he's very inclusive, he's treating him like he's have it could be also that sense of Batman and Superman are there for the kid. Batman's with Damien, and you have John Kent for Superman, and they're there for them. And maybe Diana's might be, because the situation might be the one who's a little bit distant towards them. So towards Trinity, but yeah, I'm digging it. Even though it's like two big action sequences merging together, in a way, it kind of merged so much character into it. And to the point, I'm like, might be the one series I might like read every single month. Like ongoing series that doesn't have I'm covering Godzilla versus Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, but that has an end to it. I'm covering Wolverine vs Predator, which is coming out today. I will be covering that. So yeah, I'm digging my wing. I'm digging. Out of these comics, I'm basically just flashing, and out and start. It is the best one. It is the best one, and yeah, can't wait till next month.